Hey everybody, it's Carl again, Sky Carl, and today I want to bring in like a little continuation of my taking down the Compaq CQ 62, which I went through the other day. Now when I got done doing the video, I changed the CPU and put it all back together, and that wasn't the problem. So I started looking around and well, what else is going on with this thing? Come to find out that, and it's particular in a lot of these boards in these year and this kind of style, that the solder goes bad. And there is a way you can try to fix it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's called doing a reflow. So what you have to do is you have to take the motherboard back out again, strip it of all the parts that come off and needs to come off, and that's what I've done. I went back, tore it down again like I did in the video the first time. Only this time I didn't take the screen off. I didn't have to. I just kind of bypassed that and got the board out, took the memory off, took the video, the modem part, the relay part off, the networking card. I got that off. I took out the battery, the fan, and the CPU and everything. All that I could take off, I took off. Now next what I'm going to do then is I'm going to, according to everybody that I've read and watched so far, you put it in the oven at approximately 385 degrees Fahrenheit. That might be like 200 centigrade. I'm sorry. I'm like 60 miles south of centigrade territory. Windsor, Ontario is like just north of me, across the lake. And to my Canadian cousins, God love you, and I love you, but I've been doing Fahrenheit for all my life, and if I can do something in Fahrenheit, I'm doing it in that. I'll do the Celsius if I really have to. So you'll have to look it up and calculate, but I know it's 385 degrees Fahrenheit, F, little degree dot, and this is what I have. Let me get situated here. I don't want to get you guys moving this thing around too much and getting you sick and all. Well, see, I've got the board, okay, and I got everything off. CPU was there, and the fan was all hooked to it. Memory was over here, and the battery. Make sure if you do this, make sure you pull the battery, and it's bare bones right there. That's it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, and I'm preheating the oven right now. I've got my thermometer. I'm going to go in there and make sure it's right where it should be. And then I'm going to set this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple balls of aluminum foil and set them on a cookie sheet. And then I'm going to lay this so that it stays elevated, so it's not laying flat. So it's elevated on those aluminum balls. And you're supposed to set it in there for 10 minutes and then let it cool down. And it's supposed to if it is a solder and it's going to reflow, that should do it. So that's what I'm going to try. So I'll be back with you as soon as I do that, and we'll see what happens. Okay. I don't know if you can see this as well, but I've got it on the old tray, and I got 3 little aluminum balls underneath it. And hopefully that'll hold it up good enough, and it's about ready to go. I got my little, you can see it here. This is my timer. These things are wonderful. This is what I'm going to use to monitor the time and stuff on it. She's out of the oven. And actually, I thought it'd be maybe brown and all that, except for this plastic stuff right here. It looks a little discolored, but other than that, it looks pretty good. And I know it was at 385 because, my timer slash thermometer, digital thermometer, is pretty accurate. They're made for professional cooking, so it was right. I was at 385, and I did it for 10 minutes, and then let it cool down nice and easy. So we will see. But all right, let me start trying to put this baby back together, and remember, as in before, reverse the order, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, guys. Evidently, it didn't work. And I did everything the way you're supposed to, and I know sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. And this is what I get. You hear the fan come on, kind of revs up. And I used to get a couple of blinking lights. I got a steady blinking light before. I'm not even getting that now. So, she's dead as can be. Now, you know, and guys will tell you, sometimes it works and sometimes it won't. And so I'm, you know, that's the procedure I tried, and it didn't work for me. It might work for you. So, I mean, if you've got a motherboard and, you know, one of these laptops, and you might think that there's a chance you could fix the motherboard, because they're known to do this. Go ahead. What I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I just start watching eBay, and I might get just try to get another motherboard. And that's another thing, you got to watch out. If you're buying motherboards, they'll say, you know, they usually will say they have not been reflowed. So you don't want one that's already went through this, somebody reflowed it, and you don't know how long it's going to last. You want one that's working, that's good, you know, and then you take your chances anyway. But, you know, this is a fail. Why am I showing it? Because, you know, sometimes it does fail. But I also wanted to kind of take you through the procedure of what you got to do if you want to give it a try. And I really hope it does work for you if you do it. So until then, I'll be seeing you real soon. God bless everybody, and goodbye.